everyone, I'm Keith Urban. Welcome back to day 3 of our 30 Songs in 30 Days lesson series. And today we're going to work through a classic song, this one right here, Badman Rising by the legendary Creedence Clearwater Revival. And don't worry, I'm sure you're going to recognize it once we start playing. But before we get to the song, I want to take a quick look at where we are in this whole process. By now you're 2 songs in, you're climbing up the learning curve at pretty lightning speed, I gotta say. That said, if you're new to the guitar and this is your first set of lessons, you may feel just a little bit frustrated trying to keep up and play the songs that we're learning. And maybe you're finding it hard to push down on the strings and get the notes really clean for each chord. Don't worry about that at all. I guarantee you it's going to get totally normal and way more comfortable. A couple of tips to help get us to that place. First, use the tips of your fingers as opposed to the pads, so you don't bump into other strings when you press down on the string. And second, if you focus on pressing your finger down closer to the front fret, as opposed to the middle of the space between the frets, that's going to help a lot too. And third, you can cup your hand and thumb and move your elbow closer to your body, so your fingers are perpendicular to the guitar neck. And it's these tiny adjustments that are going to help you as you refine your sound. And trust me, it's going to come with just a little bit of practice. All right, let me guess another problem that you might be having right now. Your fingertips hurt. Don't worry about that. That is beyond normal. My fingertips hurt a lot when I started. And it might sound like the opposite of what you got to do, but the fact is, the more you keep playing, the quicker that the soreness is going to go away. It's true. I've been playing forever, and even now and then, if I don't play for a long period of time, my fingers get quite sore, and it takes me a little while to get them back into the groove, toughen them back up, and get them ready to play again. That's totally normal. Another possibility, you might be frustrated by what the most common issue is with someone learning to play guitar for the first time, and that is switching between chords. Because all these songs usually ask these switches to happen quite quickly. You know, you're playing, you're like, you know, it's a lot. You've got a lot of moving parts going on. You're trying to think, where does this finger go? Where does that finger go? What happens here? And you're trying to do that for one chord. Then you've got to suddenly go to the next chord, and everything's this finger here, that finger there, it's a lot. And then stuff gets in the way. My finger's over here. Whoops, my pinky's wandered off into the back of the neck. What's going on? This is all incredibly normal problems, so I wouldn't worry about that either. But trust me, if you stay with it and practice and just go at it slow, that's the most important thing. Just go at it slow. You're going to get this. It's a lot to take on. So take your time, and if you feel like you've gotten to a place that you're not sure where you are, you can always go back and start again. And make sure you feel comfortable with where you are. If you start thinking about a C chord as a finger here, and a finger here, which is what's going to happen at the beginning, that's going to be hard every time you go to a chord. But what's going to happen is you're going to start seeing the C chord as a shape. You won't even think about the fingers you're using. You're going to think of it like a shape. And it'll be the shape that your whole hand goes to. When that happens, boom, you've got it. And it's going to come quicker than you think. These chord transitions will absolutely become second nature through 2 things. Now, the first is repetition. Practice switching from one chord shape to the other. Making and playing a C is only the first step. Make sure you practice going between chords with different combinations. For example, a C to a G, right? And then a G to a C, and then maybe a D to a C. It's going to take a little while, because you will be thinking about which finger goes on which string, on which fret. It's okay. And then you've got this whole hand happening too, but just take your time. Go real slow. Each one of these moves is really unique, so you've got to practice them. The second thing is finger strength. That's a big one. You have to remember, playing guitar is very, very tiring on your fingers. You need to build up physical strength in your hands. Playing the guitar, it's a very serious exercise for your hand. I mean, you're using muscles in your fingers, in your palm, in your thumb, like you've never used them before. So it's going to take a little work to make them strong and to make it easier for you to move around the guitar quickly. And all it takes, and everything it takes, is practice. The big thing is you got to keep faith, because while these issues may seem like huge roadblocks, they're really common for anybody just starting out, but they're going to melt away if you keep on playing. That's the key. Bad Moon Rising. We're going to use the chords of D and G, which you know, remember what I said, those chords are key to playing the guitar, and they're going to pop up again and again. On top of that, we're going to add a new chord. That is the chord of A major. We're going to learn a new strumming technique as well, known as the boom chicka. It's a goofy name, but you're going to know it when you hear it. But first, before we get into what's new, let's do a quick review of what we already know. First chord you're going to be using is your D chord. And do you remember how to get there? The fourth string is played open. That's this one right here. The first finger plays the third string on the second fret right there. The second finger plays the first string, second fret. And this third finger plays the second string, third fret. Now remember, aim for the highest four strings, which is these ones here. And avoid hitting the fifth and sixth if you can. These ones here, you don't want to hit these ones. Try and just hit these four strings if you can. In fact, a little tip, you can use your thumb on your fretting hand to mute this sixth string if you want. Like that. I'm not so good at that. I'd probably just try and avoid playing that string and just strum from here. There we go. We've used the open position G major or G chord in all three of our songs. Told you it was popular. So begin with your second finger on the fifth string, second fret. Next, use your third finger, sixth string, third fret. Right there. That's those two. Now keep the fourth, third, and second strings open. These are open. See? That leaves you with your fourth finger on the first string, third fret. If it feels like you're playing Twister with your hand, you kind of are. Here we go. Right there. Look, most of this is going to feel a little bit strange to your hand at first. You're getting your fingers into shapes and stretches that you may never have put them into before, so they're going to feel a little odd at first. That's why you take your time, get your fingers used to all of this movement. It's going to become second nature to you, but it's just going to take a little while, so stay with it. That is our faithful G. Ta-da! Along with D and G, we have to learn one new chord for the song. This is A major, or simply an A chord. Let's start from the high strings and work our way down. The first string is played open. Your third finger is placed on the second string at the second fret. Then your second finger is placed on the third string at the second fret as well. Right there. That means your first finger is looking for somewhere to go. It's going to go right above them. On that fourth string, second fret as well. It might be tricky to get them all into this space, as you can see. That'll take a little practice. But that's where they're all going, all into this second fret. Then, of course, the fifth string is left to ring open because it's our A string. So if you strum them all together from the A string, that's an A major. Again, you want to avoid hitting the sixth string, which is this one up here, because this one doesn't sound good. I'd avoid using that. You can strum from the string all the way down. even do what I do, which is use your pinky to mute that string a little bit. So sometimes if you see me doing this, that's what I'm doing. I'm just muting that string. I would suggest probably the easier thing to do is just strum from this string down. There we go, A major. Let's take a minute to practice the transition between your old D and G chords and your new A chord. So starting with the D to the A, G, there we go. By all means, feel free to pause the lesson anytime that you need to review something, but keep practicing these transitions until you get them down. Okay, we've got the chords we need to play our song, but we need to learn a new strumming technique so our chords sound right. In our previous songs, we've used a pretty basic down-up strumming pattern in counts of 4, remember? So we're not going to change our counting. We still want to count 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going to change the emphasis on what strings we hit on our up and down strokes. Now this technique is called the boom chicka, and that's what it sounds like. It's a low bass note followed by 2 high treble strums. Boom is low, chicka is high. It's a bit weird, but it's kind of like this. Boom chicka, boom chicka, boom chicka, boom. Now you'll notice that as we speed up the strum, it'll start to sound a little more like the song. Boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom, chicka, boom. Oh yeah. I would say that we safely have all the pieces we need to build our song. So let's get to it. Babin Raisin has 3 parts. It has an intro, a verse, which is the same as the intro, and then it has a chorus. It uses a fast-paced, up-tempo strum, but we'll start out pretty slow. As we get into these chord changes, I just want to reiterate that I may play them a little bit different because there's so many ways to play these chords. So if we learn A like this, and you suddenly see me doing this, don't panic. You don't have to play it that way. It's just A. So just be comfortable playing it the way you want to play it. 4 beats on D. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 beats on A. 1, 2. 2 beats on G. 1, 2. And 8 beats again on D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's 16 beats in total, or 4 measures of 4 beats each. Let's keep it slow using your boom chicka strum. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, let's do it just a little bit faster. And if you focus on your transitions and keep the rhythm of the strumming going, you're going to get really close to what we need. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see a bamboo rising. I see trouble on the way. Are you getting the hang of it now? I see earthquakes and lightning. I see a bad time today. This is sounding really, really good. This is going to get us now to the chorus. Now this should be just a bit easier than the verse because the transitions aren't near as quick. So you'll have a little more time to think of and prepare for them. We're going to play the following. 8 beats on G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 beats on D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4 beats on A. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 beats on G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 8 beats on D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And if you can keep that boom chicka going the whole way, you're going to be doing pretty good, I gotta say. Okay, one more time, but just a little bit quicker. Something like this. 2, 3, 4. Don't go out tonight, well, it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. That is excellent. Now take your time and think about the song like this. It's in sections. First you have your intro, next the verse, next the chorus, next the verse again, another chorus. Last we have our intro, which we use as our outro. You ready?
Hey y'all, I'm John Arthur Green, here with Ben Hope. We're gonna do a little Bad Moon Rising. Take it away, Ben. I see bad moon rising. I see troubles all the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go around at night when it's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes are blowing, and I know the end is coming soon. Yeah. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Come on now. Don't go around at night when it's bound to change your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Yo! Great job, guys. I see bad moon rising. I see troubles all the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times today. Don't go down tonight. Well, that's bound to change your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I hear hurricanes blowing. I know the end is coming soon. Yeah. I feel rivers overflowing. I hear the voice of rage and ruin. Don't go around at night see troubles all the way. I see earthquakes and lightning. I see bad times.